Hi there. I'm Luke Homen. I'm the president and founder of Convenient Bankruptcy. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you for choosing to talk to our law firm. At this point in the journey, most people have a lot of questions. How is this case going to work? How is this going to affect me? Is this even the right decision for me? So I want to start by introducing myself and just telling everybody a little bit about how bankruptcy process works. How do we get from where you are now to getting rid of all your debts? And the answer is, it's a process. It's the same process in every single case. Now, every case is going to be different. That's why you need an attorney. But the steps that we go through are the same every single time. So let me explain how those work. First thing that we need to do is we need to have an initial consultation with you. We need to be able to sit down with you over the phone and say, hey, what's going on? What's your situation? What's the story? How did you get here? Because usually something bad happened and we need to understand what happened and what we could do to help you move forward. We also need to have an understanding of your financial picture. So that's the initial consultation. We'll talk on the phone for about 45 minutes or an hour just to learn about you and find out how we can help. Then we're going to connect you with an attorney if you didn't talk to one already. And that attorney is going to go through and answer your legal questions. It might be me or an attorney who works for me. Answer all your legal questions and make sure that this is the right fit for you, because bankruptcy is complicated and we need that attorney involvement. Once we decide together that we're going to work together on your case, the next step is really up to you. We need to get your money and your documents to file your case. By law, bankruptcy attorneys in Oklahoma are not allowed to file a bankruptcy in Chapter 7 without getting all their client payments first. And we also have to have all your documents. Why? Because this is sort of like a giant tax return. It's 70 pieces of paper that we're going to put together for you. And in order to do that, we need to have all the information about your finances to put it together. The next step is that my paralegals will build an entire bankruptcy petition for you. These paralegals of mine have done this thousands of times. They're amazing. And they're going to take all your information and all the notes from the intake and the attorney and the emails and everything we have and build up a rough draft of your 70-page bankruptcy petition, which again, it's like a gigantic tax return. We talk about your income, your assets, everything about your finances is going to be in this 70-page packet. Next, we're going to sit down and meet with you. We're going to go through our rough drafts with you and make sure that everything's correct. Why? Well, not only are we filing it with court, but when you file a bankruptcy, you are signing under oath that you've read every line and that it's all true and correct, and that you've disclosed your income, your assets, your debts, and all the stuff about your finances. So it's a lot of paper. It's a lot of questions, but we go through it together. And why? Because we want the court professionals on the other side to look through all that paperwork and look through all your financials and say, yes, this person is obviously a good fit for bankruptcy. Next case, right? And in order to do that, we put it all together, we work with you, we review it with you, and we make sure it's just perfect. Now, when we file your bankruptcy case, that's the moment your protections begin. At that moment, nobody can sue you, garnish you, harass you, text you, email you, or even ask you for money. Can't repossess your car. All those things stop the moment we file your bankruptcy. So we need to get to that point in the journey. We file that bankruptcy, we protect you. The next thing that's going to come up is you're going to have a court appearance by Zoom in about a month. It's not hard. There's going to be a court-appointed attorney called a trustee who's going to ask you about 12 questions. They're all pre-written, they're mandatory, and they're usually yes or no questions. We'll practice them with you ahead of time, or you can even watch my video on the 341 meeting of the creditors and see all of them in real time. Then we wait. You'll have to take a financial management course on the internet. That's not hard, but you take that course, You do your court appearance by Zoom, and then you wait because your bankruptcy has to be pending for about 3.5 months for the trustee and the court to review your case. Once that time period is over, you get your bankruptcy discharge, and that is the happy end. This is a court-ordered piece of paper that says your debts are gone forever. So that's the journey we're going to be going on together. There's going to be questions. There's going to be issues that you have along the way. Feel free to reach out. But in every case, it's always the same process. Consultation, put the petition together, file the bankruptcy, go to court once by Zoom, and then wait, and your debts go away. So check out some more videos, and you'll find out more about each step of the process.